Batman. Hi there, I'm Lenny, and in this video I'm going to discuss the film Batman, which was released in 1989. It's PG-13, has the runtime of 2 hours and 6 minutes, and was directed by Tim Burton. Batman stars Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger, Billy D. Williams, and Jack Palance. The movie opens up at night within Gotham City. We see a mother, a father, and a son leaving the theater, trying their best to catch a taxi so they can go home, but it's not working out for them. And as they try to catch multiple different taxis, they wander further and further off the main street and into a more seedier alley, where they are robbed. Now, this robbery is going to foreshadow a robbery that takes place later on in the film, but actually takes place within the past, because that robbery is the one that sends Bruce Wayne on his path to becoming Batman. Lucky though, in this scenario, the parents do not end up dead, neither does the child. They just get robbed, and the two robbers go up on the rooftop of a building to divvy out their loot and the items that they have. This is where we meet Batman within the film. We see within Gotham City that it's about to be the city's 200th anniversary, and the city and the city council and the city officials want to celebrate it, but it's hard to do while Carl Grissom and Jack Napier are still out causing chaos. Crime boss Carl Grissom runs Gotham City. He runs the criminal underworld or underbelly of it, and his number one guy is Jack Napier. Former Vogue photographer Vicki Vale is lured to Gotham City because she wants to catch photos and get an interview with the elusive hidden vigilante Batman. Crime boss Grissom gets word that Jack, his number one guy, is hooking up with his own woman. So he plans on taking Jack out of the picture. One of the businesses that Grissom runs as a company front is Axis Chemicals, and he sends Jack there with the mission to hide and get rid of any evidence that would incriminate. This is where Batman and Jack meet for the very first time. Jack goes to shoot Batman, which he blocks, and it ricochets and strikes him in the face, sending Jack over the railing. Batman catches him and does his best to actually bring him up, but Jack falls into the vat of Axis Chemicals down below, appearing to either have drowned or be disintegrated or dissolved within the acid itself. Jack survives the incident. He has severe nerve damage to his face, his skin color has changed, and his hair color has changed, but he is very much alive. Jack makes it back to Grissom, who's surprised to see him. Jack is very upset because he had him killed for a woman, and in turn kills Grissom, taking over as the new crime lord of Gotham, but calling himself the Joker. Vicki Vale meets Bruce Wayne and they hook up. The Joker devises a brilliant plan to put Gotham City into chaos, into fear, by using his Axis Chemicals, combining it with nerve gas, and putting it in select items such as deodorant, perfume, hairspray, toiletries, what have you. This results in numerous random deaths where people can't figure out how to avoid falling victim to it. The world's greatest detective, Batman, figures out the actual combination of products that is deadly and gives this information to Vicki Vale to give to the press, thus thwarting the Joker's plan of holding Gotham City hostage. The Joker comes up with another plan where, on television, he challenges Batman to a fight within public, and also announces that the 200th anniversary of Gotham City is still going to take place. He is going to give $20 million to the people of Gotham. While doing research into who Jack Napier is, Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, actually figures out that it was Jack Napier, a young Jack Napier, who kills his parents in the alley that night. Within the 200th anniversary of Gotham City, the Joker's plan is actually revealed. He has these large parade balloons underneath which he has canisters of the Smilex nerve gas that he is going to dump on the unknowing citizens of Gotham that are there to collect the money. Luckily, Batman swoops in his bat wing, which is basically a private plane for himself, grabs the large balloons that have the canister of Smilex nerve gas within it, flies up into the atmosphere, and releases the balloons where they will not harm anybody. The Joker shoots the Batwing out of the sky with a very large gun that he pulls from his pants. Batman crashes into Gotham City Cathedral. Vicky Vale runs over to make sure that he is okay, but she cannot find him in the rummage of the crash. And while she's there, the Joker kidnaps her, takes her hostage, and they climb up to the very top of the cathedral. Batman, who did survive the crash, makes his way into the cathedral, climbs up to the very top, and this is where Batman and the Joker have their final confrontation. While trying to escape via helicopter, the Joker falls to his death, but still gets the last laugh. Batman has rescued Vicky Vale and the citizens of Gotham. Vicky Vale and Bruce Wayne are gonna give it a go in having a serious relationship. Batman has given the Gotham City PD a way of contacting him in case they ever need his assistance. He has given them the bat signal. And the movie comes to an end as Batman overlooks the city of Gotham at night with the bat signal shining in the sky. Rating Batman on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best that it can get, I give it an 8. Some topics that I find very interesting about this film is, first off, Jack Nicholson got top billing over Michael Keaton. Even though Michael Keaton is playing Bruce Wayne Batman, who is the main character, Jack Nicholson got top billing because it is Jack Nicholson. I always found it interesting that Billy D. Williams was cast as Harvey Dent, and I don't know if the game plan was to have him play Harvey Two-Face Dent down the line or not. Now, I saw this back in theaters when it was released in 1989, but I was only a kid, so I can only imagine how angry fanboys were when they saw that Billy D. Williams was playing Harvey Dent. I always found it interesting that they killed off the Joker in the very first film. This is Batman's most notorious, most well-known rival, and killing him off would eliminate any other chance of him reappearing. Danny Elfman composed an amazing score for this film, and the actual soundtrack itself was done by Prince, who covers all the songs on the soundtrack, which was used as a concept album focused around this version of the film Batman. Michael Keaton does an amazing job as Bruce Wayne. He's very charming, very likable, and he does an amazing job playing Batman. His Batman is very kick-ass. Michael Keaton does an amazing job handling both personalities of the character. Tim Burton was the perfect director to kick this franchise off, and I don't know if we would still have this franchise today if it wasn't for the amazing direction, amazing vision that Tim Burton painted with these first two films. We have now come to the interactive part of this video. If you think this video is worthy of a thumbs up, please feel free to do so. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see others like it, all you have to do is hit the YouTube logo down in the corner, and you'll be notified anytime a new video has been uploaded to the channel. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about these things that I'm passionate about. I greatly appreciate it. Please be safe, be careful, and I'll talk to you soon.